Do you remember the celebrations? Do you remember them? It's a sort of brain fog.
Mate, we won the game, and I walked off to the pitch. I seen where my brother was, and I just hugged him. We've cried together.
Yes.
Yeah, we cried together on the side of the pitch. Never thought that I would be a European champion. So like, we were just there crying together. My kids came on, took my medal. I didn't see it again until I got home. Like, then that night, let's not speak about it. Yeah, but there was a lot of alcohol in his life.
It's the end of a very long season, wasn't it? You deserved it, and I'm sure there might be similar type celebrations here this evening in Poland for Chelsea's players and fans. Let's have a look then at how this comeback started then, because we've touched on the substitutions that Enzo Maresca made in this second period. Reece James came off the bench at half-time. He was the first one that came on, and it took until 65 minutes before Chelsea were able to get that equaliser. Enzo Fernandez was the man to get it, but Cole Palmer was the player that created it.
Cole Palmer's a genius. I mean, what he done, he took the game, like Nicky said, he took the game by the scruff of the neck. Reece James coming on straight away, they looked more assured, and it was like a momentum was building. Chelsea were getting more and more into the game, more control in the midfield, and they overpowered Betis. You know, you have to credit them for the way they started the game. But listen, the ball's come in, Cole Palmer picks it up here, drives inside, he lends it. Eventually, look, that's a man. He's like playing in the street park, right? There's a lovely run by Jackson as it comes inside, opens up the space, and that is a beautiful ball. And it's a lovely header. Enzo does fantastic from a centre forward's point of view.
Oh, that ball! The ball's unbelievable.
You'd love that type of service, wouldn't you?
Like this nice little fine touch, hits his corner into the bottom corner. It was beautiful.
We said it before the game, you want to get your best players on the ball in the most dangerous areas. You know, then it's down to them, can they pick a pass, can they find that detail, and if they can, who's on the end of it to be, you know, clinical enough to put in the back of the net. He made a few good runs in the first half, but just didn't get found, Enzo, and then you can see there, that's where Reece James comes into it, just hyping the team up. As soon as they scored, Joe, we said they're going to win it now. Yeah. As soon as they scored the equaliser, we said they're going to win.
Did you know Pal Adrian have saved it? Am I being harsh? I saw that eye roll.
I feel we could have done slightly better, I'm not going to lie. I didn't really want to say anything, but yes, I feel his reaction. But then again, I'm not a keeper, so I can't really truly say. But maybe it's literally gone just under his hand. Maybe could have parried it a bit better.
Yeah, so that was Chelsea back on level terms at 1-1. Let's see how they took the lead then, because it was Nicholas Jackson back from suspension today, that Premier League suspension in the team, and again an assist
he's
from Cole Palmer.
He's taken a diabolical liberty here. This is what he's done here. He's stood him up, he's sized him up, he's had a look, he's had another look, and that is he's a genius at work. And then he's put it into the area. Jackson can't miss. You know, it's that. Listen, it's a privilege to watch this kid play football. You know, and I'm not just saying Chelsea fans, I'm saying England fans as well. Look at that. If Lionel Messi performs something like this on a stage like this, the world stops. We've got a player with quality that can do things like that. And there should be teams built around him, Chelsea and England, in my opinion. He's an absolute genius.
He's put it on an absolute plate for him as well. There. He can't miss it, can he? All he's got to do is just guide it towards goal. If that comes in for you, you're seeing the headlines before that ball's even going in the net, haven't you?
I mean, 100%. Like one of those things where normally you want to try and head it and stuff like that, but it came so quick tonight, he just literally touched it. Joe's smashed everything upstairs. Threw his drink everywhere. But it was. Look at me.
It was tea down the suit.
I know.
It's a saint.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. It's decent little number, this.
Oh, it just shows what it means, doesn't it? But just touching again on Cole Palmer, because that ability to keep your head, and you said it there, if this was a foreign player, we'd be building him right up, wouldn't we? But the ability to stay calm, buy time, and spot a player making the run is absolutely brilliant. But then for Jackson, again, the manager threw down the gauntlet. You owe your teammates, and he stepped up with that goal.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, like you said, he said that you owe him for what you've done against Newcastle. And I said at the beginning of the season, he was scoring so many goals, the injury kind of messed him up, but then he's come back and he's stepped up again. Like you said, his stats were 15 goals and 8 assists. Like, unbelievable. It's a quality run for someone in the Premier League. And he's come and he's done it in the highest stage in the final. So, like, I really rate him as a player. I think he's coming into himself. And I think for the next couple of years, he's going to be doing well.
And he himself, Nicholas Jackson, is still only 23. He's still relatively young in football terms as well.
he's a baby. He's a pup. Especially centre forwards now. You know, like centre forwards, they're like centre halves. There's a longer maturity time. You know, because it's a real specific, defined, you know, skill, and they can come a little bit later. So that there can be improvement. He's improving all the time. You know, and what I would say about him, even when he wasn't at his best, Chelsea looked a better side with him in it. Because of, forget the goals and he missed chances, all forwards miss chances, but he makes things happen out of nothing, and he's developing, and I think he's got a manager that believes in him, which is crucial. So the sky's the limit for him. Forget Drogba, Diego Costa and players, like, you don't compare him with them. He's got years before you could even look at him and say, is he that? Let the kid breathe, let him develop. You know, and someone coming in pushing him as well.
That's what I was going to say, Cole. They go and get someone else that literally puts a bit of competition in and then drives them both to have the number one shot.
Well, that's it. You can't play for a club like this and not have that competition. It just doesn't happen. You know, not just Chelsea, it's Man City, Liverpool, Real Madrid. You have to have competition. You have to be able to handle it, and he will. He will.
Well, you can see the figure of Enzo Maresca. He's making his way over here now. Fantastic achievement for him.
Congratulations.
Well done. Congratulations, Enzo. How are you feeling?
Yeah, very happy. Very happy. A little bit frustrated first half because I think we approached the game in the wrong way. Also, I expect a little bit because after 2 days, the happiness was too much after Nottingham because, you know, you go all season waiting, and then so we struggled a little bit first half, and then second half we were much better, and we are very happy.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
You know, you said that, like the celebrations was too much. As a manager, what gives you the sense of that? We know, or was you sitting there thinking they're ready, or there's a little bit inside that you thought, well, maybe we might not start well? Was there a sense, or?
No. The message after Nottingham has been, guys, if we want to be an important team, what we have done is done.
Yeah.
Now we need to win the final. It's a final. This was the message. But then, you know, it's the happiness, a little bit tidiness. We had 48 hours less than them. They play Friday for nothing. We play Sunday for big target. So I expect a little bit, and then I think second half we were playing much better. We were more. The process was good, but also was to attacking behind. And first half we just tried to play without attacking behind.
I think that the team looks so together now. Two things we noticed. Obviously, you didn't start Reece, but before the game, we was watching him, and he was going up, and he was being a captain. He was talking, and he was leading.
Joe, I promise you, I will start always with Reece.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to protect him.
Yeah.
He played more games this season than the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And he's happy. He knows that. But he is top player for us.
Yeah.
For us, it's like Cole.
Yeah.
The problem is that we need to manage him. And when we change him, he said to me, boss, don't worry, we're gonna win the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. And also Mallow as well. You took him off at half time, and listen, he's a great player, but he wasn't having his best time. But after the game, he was with his team, you know. So that is you've got a great spirit now, right?
Mallow, I will tell you, it's one of my preferred players, Mallow.
Yeah.
The problem is that in the first goal we conceded was from his pass. He missed the pass. So they are young. They are still. They don't understand that if you mistake, doesn't matter. You have to continue. When we lost the ball and we concede, he was out of the game.
Yeah.
But he knows, he understands. But for me, Malo is top player. He's good player.
Enzo, how important is this trophy for you personally? Not the club, not the players, for you, because this season you've had some critics, you know, the pressure as well, sometimes from your own fans. So for you, how proud are you to get this one?
No, I'm very proud. I'm very happy for many reasons. For sure, personally, I feel good, but also because I know that the fans, they deserve that. They are waiting already for 2-3 years for good moments, so they deserve that. The club is invest lots of money in the last 3-4 years, so they are also waiting for results. And also, hopefully this can be a starting point, and from tonight, from this season, building something important.
I know it might be a bit early to ask you, but what would be your ideal season next season?
The target for next season?
Yeah.
We're gonna try again.
Let him rest.
the question.
I thought you was going to ask if he needed another number 9.
I think we need another line.
We probably yes. You are too good. You are too old.
Yeah.
Anyway, we see now. It's you know now we enjoy a little bit. 1 week, 10 days, and we start again. Yeah. And then we see for next season.
Can I just ask you finally about the contribution of your other goal scorers, Cole Palmer, the assists, Jadon Sancho as well? Is Jadon Sancho somebody that you hope can be here next season, that you expect to be here next season?
No, I said yesterday in the press conference, from now on is when we're going to sit with the club and we're going to decide for next year. Jadon, if we finish 4th, it's also because Jadon. If we won tonight, it's also because Jadon. If we finish 4th, it's also because of Robert Sanchez. I think it's normal during the season to go a little bit up and down. It's part of the game.
Well, Enzo, enjoy the celebrations.
Thank you.
You've earned them. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well done.
Enzo Maresca. And I'm sure he will enjoy those celebrations, won't he? Well deserved.
He will.
Oh, he's had huge pressure. You know, from the day that he walked in, he sat at that desk, you know, open up the book and see the players and the remit and, you know, had the meetings with upstairs. You know, there is huge pressure being in this football club as a player, as a staff. But when you're the manager, you have to oversee it. You know, it comes with a target on your back, and he's had that throughout this season. So, you know, getting that medal round.
To go from there to there, and you have to take your chances. And he took his chances every time he played. And this competition has been brilliant, and it's great to see you tonight coming on, affecting the game. You and Jadon as well, fantastic.
Yeah, Kenan, your response to that?
I really appreciate it. I said in the previous interviews, when you hear nice words from legends like that, it makes you motivated and determined to keep pushing. So, look, I'm happy I made an impact tonight and all over the tournament, but the fact we've just lifted that with all our friends and family is the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, you're up there. I think you are up there, actually, as the player that's played the most minutes for Chelsea throughout this whole competition. For you, what has that represented? What's that meant for you?
It's been great for me because it's been a source of games, and it's been tough getting a lot of minutes in the Premier League, but this has been a competition where I've played a lot, so it's allowed me to show people what I can do, and I've scored, assisted, and played well, and this just tops it off.
You know Enzo Maresca probably better than most people within Chelsea because you've been with him previous. Trophy in his first season.
Fair play. I mean, if you'd have said that at the start of the season, I think he would have took it. So, look, he's a great manager. He's really helped a lot of the lads. You can see a lot of lads improving. Top 4 and a trophy. I mean, if you'd have said that at the start of the season, I think Chelsea fans would have took it.
Joe, Champions League next season as well for Chelsea.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, the team's developed, it's grown. There's been speed bumps in the road, and what I've been really impressed with is they haven't let it go linger more than 2 or 3 games. It's very difficult. And tonight's like tonight. You know, the fans are very demanding, you know, because they're used to winning. You know, so now they've seen this team win, they have more belief. Players have more belief in the fans. They're so crucial, and I feel like there's a really good era coming.
Yeah, where do you want to kick on to next season now?
Just try and play as many games as possible and help impact the team. There's a lot more to come from me. Look, I'm the sort of player, when I start playing more games and games and games, you see the best out of me. So, look, getting taste of silverware and that, it just makes you more hungry, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds.
All right, well, we're going to say well done. Go and celebrate. Enjoy. Thanks, Kenan.